Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, they get harder. Ooh, child, Maxie got freaking banned. Ooh, child, I told all of y'all. Go fool, it's freaking banned as well. Dandelion ain't never coming back. Level Eater is always gonna be banned. Iris Magician and Joe by Joker will always stay on the list. Woo! What's going on, everybody? God damn, I'm happy this ban list came out. About freaking time, Konami gave us what we wanted. The Yu-Gi-Oh! February, I guess, ban list. We expected it to come out in January. Well, it came out this month in February. So in this discussion, because I'm not going to go over every little thing, what everyone else probably talked about it because I'm coming too late to the party. I'm going to talk about the format, the ban list, how it did little to nothing in my personal opinion, Herald, and Trickstars being untouched. So with all that being said, man, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's begin. So y'all about to just go over the general stuff. Man, like I said when I was singing my little goofy song, Go Fool, Gofu, Dandy, Level Eater, Iris Magician, Maxie, Skull Crewback Joker. You guys had a picture right here. Like I said, off back, Maxie. I've been preaching it should be banned. It comes to the point where it's like, if your opponent has whoever has Maxie has a huge advantage, which is why it's the card ban, which is why Konami probably decided to get it. I mean, you're gonna give it to us at 3 in our ban, and I predicted in the video, well, OCG has it at 3. That means Konami's probably gonna test us and put it to the TCG at 0. So OCG has it at full power. We're not gonna have it at all. So they use us for testing. They just use us for testing grounds to make their formats better. The Pendulum Magician stuff I can give two craps about. Everyone's saying Pendulum Magician is going to be a dead deck. I highly disagree with that statement, mainly due to the fact that I remember Skull Crewback Joker got banned one time, and Magicians was pretty solid. Pepe was a solid deck, so it might not be pure Pendulum Magician, it might be Pepe-centric, but deck can still do some damage. Iris Magician was a pretty decent hit for the deck because it was a high scale and allowed them to search their Pendulum Graph card, so that's probably going to hurt them more than anything. And then everything else is like fluff and dump, Dandy, Level Eater, and Gofu that deserve to get a hit. Now, as far as the limiteds are concerned, a lot of people on Zodiac Duels I've been noticing saying they're happy Cleefort Towers came back because Clee is going to be a solid deck. Wrong. Towers ain't doing nothing in this format. We have Utopia the Lightning, which is going to Shrek Towers, and we also have Kaijus, which is going to completely Shrek Towers. Towers ain't doing crap, which is why it coming back eventually probably going to be back at 3. At 1, it ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, this is a TCG, so things may come out a little different, but I don't think they're gonna be doing anything. Grinder Golem, it should have been banned. Now we're gonna have to play the Luxac game with it, but whatever it is, Konami probably just testing the waters for that. I'm not mad. At least they hit the card. Then Performer High Damage Juggler. This is good because I think Konami the TCG wants to test how powerful Trick Stars will be with Damage Juggler being a thing. And it's definitely gonna help against Trickstar matches so you don't get burned too much. I mean, they do burn you constantly, but it can definitely help slow the burn down. And it can also give Pendulum some power because it can search things out. Monster Reborn. Now, so I like the fact that Monster Reborn came back because the OCG has Monster Reborn. And I'm playing Heroes, I'm tired of playing Soul Charge. But the benefits of Monster Reborn right now is you can reborn a Link monster out of your opponent's graveyard, link it off. You can just do a lot of different crazy plays with it. It's just a powerful card. Glad it came back. Resort, pretty cool. Judgment and Firewall Dragon. Judgment is going to make a big impact for the meta because it's always been a good card. I mean, people in OCG don't run it that much, but it's always been a good card. Firewall Dragon, I mean, its OP is going to be banned eventually. Then everything else that got unlimited, like BLS, Troop Dude, Thunder King. I mean, it's all fluff stuff like the Future card, Sacrifice, the Shadow Fusion, Bottomless Trapos. The only thing that's gonna make a really big impact is the traps, mainly like TT, Bottomless, because it's gonna allow a lot of budget players who can't afford the good stuff to play. Like, for example, you can play 3 TTs in a deck and you have a huge advantage. A great deck that can abuse that is decks like Satellar Knights. Now, With that being said, I think the format that we're currently in and going into the new format is going to be very similar. So the format we're currently in right now, let's talk about this. We have Spirals being the best deck. We have also Magicians being number 2. And we have Trick Stars floating as the number 3 deck, and everything else just trickled down like a pyramid scheme. And you know, what makes it so annoying, makes it so dull, is because Zodiac format was kind of the same thing. You had Zodiacs, you had Infernoids, and you kind of had Magicians hovering around in there. And then you had Zodiac. Everything was Zodiac pretty much. So now that Spirals got slapped on the wrist, pretty much that's what it was. It was a slap on the wrist. They're still gonna be powerful. And looking over to the LCG, the deck is still very good, and they have worse hits. They have an Ancient Fairy Dragon ban in the LCG, which we don't have in TCG, meaning you can abuse things like that. It's a field spell. Can't think of the name right now. You could banish a field spell out of your graveyard to get this effect. I mean, there's ultimately a lot of things you could do. You up Dragon's Ravine in your Spiral build and have a solid combo play. First turn, big pendulum board. So Resort going to 1 ain't enough to touch Spirals. Same thing with Fireball Dragon. It ain't enough to touch Spirals. Now, the best thing about it though, because going into the new format we're gonna have starting September 5th, which is Monday, we're gonna see an influx of stun decks. You're gonna see, so by stun decks, I mean you're gonna see a lot of T-King with a bunch of back row. You're gonna see a lot of Cleaforce because Cleaforce Towers came back, and we do have a lot of back row stuff now. But the thing is though about the stun decks, which is why I think moving forward mid-format, people are gonna realize they're not as powerful, because we have cards like Hey Trunade, we have Trey Trunade coming back to just say crap on back row. Now I think Cleaforce is probably gonna be the best stun deck to run moving into the format. Reason being is because they do have not Sacrifice, but that one Cleaforce trap that's kind of like a skill drain. In addition to skill drain, they can abuse things like Ending Nightmare to fight off opposing pendulum decks that abuse face-up cards. And then I also said Herald as well. Now, Herald faces the same issue that Cleaforce is going to have, because Cleaforce, when they bring out towers, people think it's going to be GG no re unless they have the out to it. Herald, on the other hand, you sit on your Herald because you got your preparation of rights and stuff all back at 3, and it's easier to make. But once you burn through your hand, and all these decks got graveyard effects, like Spirals got graveyard effects, and Magician's gonna have a lot of different things doing. Trick Stars is pretty much at full power to burn you to death. Unless you go first, you're gonna be in a sticky situation. So let's say you play Herald and you go game 1. You might win game 1, you might lose game 2, and then game 3 your opponent already sided in. The Ash Blossom is GG no re. And the biggest thing from this ban list that really makes me mad is the simple fact that Trick Stars did not get touched as a deck. And this is the biggest issue with the freaking ban list, because moving forward, Magicians probably, okay, it's already a pyramid format where it's like Spirals at top, Magicians in the middle, Trick Stars at bottom. Now Magicians is gonna drop a block, Trick Stars is gonna go to number 2. Maybe even number 1 and number 2 is gonna be Trickster Spirals, because Spiral can still do a lot of combat plays. The LCG proves that. But Trickster's being untouched and even getting more burn cards like Ceasefire, bro. Ceasefire is a lit tech and Trickstar is low key. I mean, think about it. You're playing against a deck like Spirals, who like to spam to the field. You're playing a burn deck like Trickstar, which is gonna burn you, attack directly, whatever. Imagine game 3. Okay, I got some of this Spiral player. I'm gonna go burn death, set a Ceasefire, pass. Or set 2 Ceasefires, pass. They boom boom spamming the field, playing spam the field, probably trying to side deck they Hey Trunade. They get over it, Ceasefire, change Ceasefire. Oh, activate my Lycra's effect. Oh, burn, bang, 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 bang. So it's gonna be like, they gonna be sick and salty, and it's gonna be so funny to see. And then in addition to that, Tricksters probably could also abuse TT, because even though Tricksters want to go for the goal, they still could burn you, and you can still TT and Shrek someone's face. So man, overall, this ban list did little to nothing, personally, but I am happy to see that we got it, obviously, which is why I was a little giddy. It was the ooh chow in the beginning of the video. And I'm happy to see how the format's gonna progress, because it did weaken Spirals, which is good. Especially for people like me who like to play heroes and decks that are rogue. All of our decks got a notch in the thing, but we gotta remember as well, when all the rogues decks get a notch because of the ban list, the decks that were already powerful, they got little to touch or little to no touch, got a big notch as well, because even though they got a slap on the wrist, those decks are so powerful that a slap on the wrist is not going to do much for them. So, with all that being said, guys, did you guys enjoy the ban list? Did you guys enjoy my discussion video? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video and want to be a part of my channel, hit that subscribe button for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm uploading a solid 3 videos a week. I only did this extra video right now because the ban list came out and it completely made my video I uploaded today on how to beat Pendulum Magicians pointless. So yeah, man, hit that like button. Let's try to get today's video to 200 likes. It'd be great. So yeah, man, in conclusion, it's Innovation YGL, and I'm signing out. Peace and stay innovative. Deuces.